Hey, what's up? It's Tristan here, and today we're talking about why there's so much focus on the external world. And it's like, why is there so much focus on the external political landscape, on what's happening around us, and why are we not taking our power and attention and shifting it inward? I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and it's so interesting because there's one name you can drop, and if you drop that name, people get a visceral reaction in their body. Like, why does that name have so much power over so many people? And that's because we're so influenced by the information we get all around us. And we have to remember that the world is like a stage, and there's all these characters, and there's these games that people are playing out, and there's a reason for these games. And certain people choose to play in these games. But if it's not relevant for you to play in that game, you don't have to play that game. It's just another game. Let them have their game. It's fine. The world is like just a big version of this. And the only thing that matters to you is what's in front of you. What's in front of you in your daily life. It's perfectly designed for you. It's like God put exactly who, what, when, where you need to deal with right in front of you. And so many times we get distracted by the information given to us, especially in politics, the news. I remember growing up and watching my dad watch the news, and then I would watch him regurgitate what he heard on the news to somebody else. And I can kind of see how distracting it was for him. And I was like, why is he watching so much of this news? Like, what does this news even offer him? And so I never watched the news myself, or I've never been interested in what's happening in the world because there's already so much happening within. And if you could take your awareness and your focus and you shift it from the external world and just bring it into your internal world, that is where you have most impact. It's like you're gathering all your power and all the awareness in your consciousness. You can kind of visualize it like you have all this power around you. And whenever you have anything you're subscribed to, any channel, even people you follow, any sources of information, it's like leaking energy from your consciousness. You want to really identify what's not serving you, cut it out, make sure your energy is streamlined, get centered, and from there you can work on your internal reality. And there's a lot going on there, and that's your own journey, and that's for you. And I bet it has nothing to do with politics most of the time. Maybe it does for you, and that's great. But just stay centered, stay present. If you shift your internal reality, then your external reality will match it. And that's how you change the world. That's how you actually become a ripple for positive change in this planet. And that's how we're of best service to humanity. So this is about getting back into the driver's seat of your life, about taking back your focus and attention from where it's getting pulled away from you and recentering it. And in that place, you can really process what's happening in your body. If you see something and you feel a trigger, you can just let that energy flow through you. If you hear that one name that's dropped and so controversial and you feel something going on, you could just feel it and let it go and not get attached to what the story is, not get distracted, and just get centered, get present, and realize that the way you shift this reality is by shifting your internal world. So you want to stay there, stay in your internal world, and you want to go out into the external world from this place of centeredness and stability. And from this place, you'll move in a completely different way. You'll have so much more creative ability, creative flow, so much more presence, because you won't be distracted. You'll be razor sharp, focused, and you'll have more of a positive impact on this world. So that's the message, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.